A Lenten Spiritual Journey with Discerning Hearts, From Ashes to Glory. Day 14, The Path of Humility and True Greatness. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 23, verses 11 and 12.
The greatest among you must be your servant. Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted.
Jesus turns our understanding of greatness upside down. The greatest among you must be your servant. In a world that often celebrates power, ambition, and self-promotion, Jesus calls us to a different kind of greatness, one rooted in humility and service. To be a servant is to put others before ourselves, to meet their needs with love and generosity. It is not a sign of weakness, but of strength, a strength that comes from knowing who we are as beloved children of God. True humility does not diminish our dignity, but elevates it, allowing us to reflect God's love in our actions. The Desert Fathers emphasized humility as the foundation of the spiritual life. Abba Marcius taught,
If you are humble, you will inherit the earth without even trying. Humility brings peace to the soul.
Saint Bernard of Clairvaux, one of the great teachers of humility, reminds us,
No spiritual house can stand if humility is not its foundation.
Humility is seeing our giftedness as well as our limitations, recognizing that all has a purpose in God's plan in our lives and His mission to the world. It's not thinking less of ourselves, but thinking of ourselves less. It is an interior disposition that recognizes all good comes from God. St. Bernard also warns of the dangers of pride, calling it the enemy of grace. For when we seek our exaltation, we close ourselves off to God's work in our hearts. Humility frees us from the burden of constantly proving ourselves. It allows us to serve others with joy, knowing that our reward is not in the praise of men, but in the love of God. When we embrace humility, we allow Christ to lead us on the path to true greatness, a greatness measured not by power, but by love. As we reflect on Jesus' words, let us consider how He is calling us to embrace humility and service today. Where do we need to let go of pride and seek instead the grace of a servant's heart?
The greatest among you must be your servant. Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted.
How can I embrace humility in my daily life? Who are the people God is calling me to serve, and how can I do so with a humble heart? How does serving others draw me closer to Christ, who came to serve and not to be served? In what areas of my life do I struggle with pride, and how can I surrender them to God? Lord, you humbled yourself to serve us, even to the point of death on the cross. Teach us to follow your example, embracing humility and seeking greatness in service. Help us to put others before ourselves and to love as you love. May our lives reflect your light and bring glory to your name. Amen.